Hello. Hello. Hola.
So, what if we talked about some weird school experiences we had? Let's start off with Grayson.
Man, I got a few. You ready?
Yeah?
Alright, well, first of all, I remember one time, it was back in, I think it was 3rd grade, Josh was there, at least. I think it was back in 3rd grade. I don't know, there was this kid named, but we don't wanna reveal his real name, so we're gonna call him Steve. So Steve was on the playground, right?
Yeah.
And apparently he was like making fun of some of our friends or something, I can't remember. And then all of a sudden, I think it was Joshua who started throwing punches at the dude. And they started beating each other up. I decided to help by hitting him in the back rapidly. And they kicked me in my shin.
Gosh.
So anyhow, 10 minutes beating each other up later, and the teacher comes, grabs us by the neck, and throws us in the principal's office.
Grabs you by the neck?
Yeah. She only had 2 hands, and she picked 4 of us up.
She's hardcore. That's a pro gamer move.
She's a mother.
I can hear you guys eating in the background. Or maybe that's just Grayson.
So, that's just me. So anyhow, we go to the principal's office, and it turns out we were late for lunch, and that was the worst part. This is the worst part. Alright, that's like my least interesting story. Everybody else go now.
Alright, let's...
Can I go?
Yes.
Alright, so this is what I think this was with me and Momo on the first day of 4th grade. It happened when me and Momo. I think Momo remembers this. I don't even know, but I was just minding my own business, walking in on the park. We was playing around, and then this boy named, but I accidentally said his name, so I'm just gonna call him Dingus. So Dingus was so annoying because every time I wear a shirt with a diamond on it, he'd be like, "Oh, is that Dan PDM merch?" I'm like, "Shut up!" And then when we went to the 6th grade, I got into a fight with Dingus. And I think Momo was just like in the background, give him them hands, and then that's when we got expelled and went to ISS when we got back.
That's tough.
I know.
Was he the one that punched you in the nose and you started crying in the hallway?
He cried in the middle of the hallway? He left the call. Next up, we got Momo.
Sorry, I just had to let out a little anger. Let's go.
Momo, you're next.
So, does daycare count as a school?
Yeah?
Okay, so this one day I was at daycare. This is when fidget spinners were popular. So I brought my fidget spinner to daycare, having a nice day. This one kid wanted to play with my fidget spinner, and I said, okay, and he dropped it. And I thought that he was done with it for some odd reason. So he goes to grab it, right? And I grabbed it too, but my elbow, like my shoulder, hits his head up against the chair that we were trying to grab it, and he picks up the fidget spinner and throws it at my head.
Ooh.
But I slapped him though. I started to
As for school stories, this is daycare stories.
I don't have any interesting school stories, okay? But anyway, and I go to the office. They said, I can charge them with assault, and my 4-year-old little brain was. I said, what's assault?
You didn't know what assault was?
No, because I was 4.
Assault.
And he apologized. I said it's okay.
You were 4 when fidget spinners were popular?
For assault, he looks at me.
4 when fidget spinners were popular?
I have no idea how old I was.
Well, you made a horrible estimate.
Why don't know?
Hey, PG-13.
13.
PG-5.
No.
PG-1.
Okay, everyone, mute yourself because now it's Josh's turn.
Hola. Okay.
Your turn next.
As Monty knows me, I am the complete opposite of someone that I would try to fight somebody just because I don't want to. But yeah, in 3rd grade, one of my friends was getting bullied by someone, and it was happening for a while. So I just completely... Grayson! I just completely lost it. And then I punched him in the shoulder, and then pushed him, and then... Yeah, and then I punched him in the face, blah, blah, blah.
Whoa.
Grayson came in, and then the dude that was getting bullied came in as well.
Joshua, I always thought
It was 3 against 1.
Joshua, I always
Not
thought
a
you
good
had
fight.
tippy-toe hands.
Yeah.
I always thought you had tippy-toe
So
hands.
yeah, the one time I ever did anything like that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Josh might destroy you, Cassius. I'm not even kidding.
If he
He
puts
aims
one,
for the nose and then
if he puts one finger on me, I will yeet him across the room.
So what if Josh and
assuming he doesn't punch you in the nose and kick you in the shin and the you-know-where's first.
Wow.
Actually, I wasn't actually able to hold my own even if me and Cassius weren't fighting. I was still able to, like, stay up. Monty can tell you. I was actually, when I went over to his house, I was actually able to stand up against him. So,
Joshua would not. I was
something.
just standing there.
Finally, something I'm good at.
I was just standing there, and Joshua was trying to throw me up.
Josh
Joshua
says
was just trying
finally
to throw
something
me.
I'm good at. I just feel sad for him now.
Oof.
Okay, my turn to tell a story. Yay. Alright, so one time in kindergarten, I was doing this science project with some people in my classroom. And my desk was right in the middle of the room, so everyone could see me, right? And we're wearing these, like, robes so we don't get our clothes dirty. And I remember I was trying to take off my robe, but I couldn't untie the back with my little kindergarten baby hands. So I had to just pull it down. But the worst thing was I was wearing a skirt that day. So when I pulled it down, I also pulled down my skirt in front of everybody. So everyone could see my underwear and my bare legs. I quickly pulled it up. Luckily, no one saw it. But if they did, oh my god, that would have been so much... I think someone, like, right next to me maybe saw it, but then acted like they didn't. Because oh my god, it was so embarrassing. The teacher didn't even see it. I was in the middle of the classroom. And I just lined up by the wall to get out of class as fast as possible. Anyway, yeah.
I heard the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think nobody needs to know about poop right now. I have another story.
Okay.
It's a story.
Oh, you got another story?
So, what is your story, Monty?
Remember when Taylor came into our...
Yes.
So, I had a predicament with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it was test day, but I didn't know, because for some reason I didn't read the board that day. So I said, I didn't know it was her table, and she said, this is my table, so you have to move. I said, the board was teachers, so it's your table. And she said, but it's testing data, and I said, no, it isn't. Because the teacher usually gives us a test before we walk into class. So, she said, the stupid B-word don't like to listen in class. And I full on went off.
Oh?
I cussed her out, and the teacher said, Monkey, we do not use the lingo. I looked the teacher dead in her face. I said, I don't give up.
Really?
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I hate all of you. Goodbye.